Good afternoon. Here I am, Richard, sitting afternoon sitting here at the quarry, and the dump truck just kicked back, waiting to get loaded. So I was praying a couple of days ago, and while I was praying, it just seemed like I couldn't get through. While I couldn't get through, I was having to force a prayer through, trying to pray. It just seemed like everything was just kind of bouncing back. And a thought crossed my mind that if I want to get close to God, I got to tear down some walls. Sometimes we got things that hinder us. Not saying we aren't a Christian, not saying we ain't backslid or nothing, but it seems like we got walls in our lives. Sometimes seems like our prayers bounce off the wall. Put it that way. And sometimes there's things in our lives, and when I was praying, that came to mind, and I started praying, God, tear down those walls. Tear down those walls that keep me from getting to you. And those walls, I can't see what the walls are. They're different walls for different people at different times. I mean, I can name a few. That wall of envy, wall of jealousy, walls of bitterness, walls of unforgiveness. There's several walls out there. You can name your wall, and like I said, it could be a different wall at different times. The ones I named, I might have one or two of those walls at a certain point in my life, certain time in my life. Then there could be others at other times. I might have a sin of bitterness towards somebody. Well, that kind of goes hand in hand, I guess. Because if I have unforgiveness toward a person, I'm going to have bitterness toward him. Or her, him or her. So, I mean, that's just something to look at. I mean, we got to have a wall of temptation. Temptation comes to us. Whether we give into that temptation or not, just still thinking on it, what that temptation is. Thinking on it. That could hinder us from being close to God. So that's why we need to pray and ask God to help us tear down those walls. Tear down those walls. Tear down that wall. Get rid of that wall that's hindering me from getting close to you, God. That's what we need to pray about. That's what sometimes you need to pray about. If you feel like your prayer ain't getting through, or even you ask sometimes, God, where are you? God ain't never left, but we've asked that question. We're human. We ask that question. And so when we come to that point, it's like, okay, God, what wall do I need to break through? And sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. We got to work on it. So work on tearing down your walls today. What's your wall today that's hindering you from serving God for 100%? What's your wall that makes you feel like you're not as close to God where you need to be? Then we need to work on tearing it down. Y'all have a blessed day.